Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Frontiers. And in this part we're finishing off Island 2. We've just got the final cyberspace level to go through, and then we can unlock the way to the boss of Island 2. So that's what we're trying to do now. I'd already grounded at this point. So that I've got the maximum amount of friendship tokens that I need. So this is all about now trying to find the final cyberspace level, and then once we've found the final cyberspace level, we can pretty much move on straight away to the final bit of we can move on to the final thing that we need to do to unlock the boss of this island. So let's do that, shall we? Yeah, I'm being extremely cautious. Let's go. Alright. Damn it, another one of these pricks. I found so many of these on my playthrough. Oh well. He's dead. He's fucking dead. So what am I looking for at this point? I did put a waypoint down, so where's my waypoint? There you are, buddy. Oh, let's do this while we're here. Oh yeah, we've still got a few of the these little mini quests to open up the map to do as well, because we want to fully flush out. We want to 100% the map. So let's do that. It's here, so let's get going. Yeah, my first playthrough, I fucked that up. But my first playthrough, I actually had a lot of trouble with this one, because I just wanted to try and get to it as soon as possible. Whereas if you just follow that, then you get if you follow the pathway, you kind of get shot to it pretty easily and pretty quickly. So there's really no need. And boom, that is 100% of the map for Island 2 sorted. And now we've got fast travel to all portals unlocked. How nice is that? Might as well collect some more coins. It is a good idea, I find, to collect as many of these coins as you can as you go through each of the islands, because it does make it a lot easier when you need to grind for friendship tokens and stuff like that. And if you want to grind for the skill seeds as well, it just makes everything so much fucking easier. If you just, go to Big's fishing area and just... Oh, I missed those. If you just go to Big's fishing area...
That's a huge wall.
Sorry.
An equally huge hole through
yeah,
Yikes.
for some reason that only just loaded in now. I guess I was just in the wrong place. But anyway. Ah, you fucking bitch. Go fuck yourself. But as I was saying, yeah, it's a good way to grind for skill seeds as well. So it's well worth trying to collect as many of these purple coins as you can along your journey, so you can grind up Sonic's character a little bit, and also get all the friendship tokens you're ever going to need. It's just an easier way of doing it, I found. Hi, Knuckles. Why don't we have a chat, buddy?
It's not fair. How come you get to jump in and out of cyberspace and I'm
That was a bit of texture pop in there.
Well, beats me. It sounds like we all experienced the dimension differently.
Yeah, I didn't see any way out. Your trips sound less complicated.
Well, whatever.
Oh my god, those shadows look awful. But anyway.
To get you guys back to normal, so we have a plan.
Oh yeah? Why isn't it talking to the rest of us then?
I don't know. I'm main character. Main character, bitch. Move away. Okay. Alright, time for the final cyberspace level. It's actually fairly... it's the last one. I think this is actually... Is it the last one? In actual order? No. This is the third one. I'm doing the third one last, baby. I don't give a fuck. Moving on. In we go. Oh yeah, this one. This one, my first playthrough, and this playthrough as well. It took me a little while. Yeah, I kind of fucked up. Oh, jump. There you go. This one follows pretty much classic Sonic kind of level design ideas, where the majority of the red rings are on the higher pathway. So get to the highest pathway and you should be just fine. Yeah, so you want to... Yeah, I fucked that up. God damn it. Yeah, I think at this point I was just like, fuck it. Let's just move on, and I can always come back for any red... sorry, red rings that I miss. So just fuck it. Let's move on. Oh, no, way we go. Yeah, I missed one. Never mind. So yeah, I just need to get all the red star rings. Yeah, it's up on this pathway that I pretty much missed. Shit, missed it again. There we go. And we're done. Do I just do the whole... Okay, I guess I just do the whole... God, the whole level again. Yeah. The 2D sections in this game are better than they were, and better than they are in Sonic Forces, because in Forces they were absolutely trash. But they're still not good. They're still not, you know, absolutely brilliant. They're just kind of okay. It still has some they still have some control issues as you play through the game. It's one of the reasons why I want them to pretty much just get rid of this shit for an eventual sequel, because, you know, I just think the 3D stuff works a lot better. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Die. You deserve to die. See, that's kind of weird as well, how you, when you hold the blocker button in midair, it kind of just holds you and hovers you in that position rather than you dropping just in that stance. So it's kind of weird. Kind of a quirk of the programming, I guess. Yeah, at this point I'm just like, for fuck's sake, where do I go? Tom, what are you doing, buddy? Right, there we go. I just wanted to get up, I think, to a higher position. So yeah, now we just need to head over to... just need to head over to where Knuckles is now to finish off the... Oh, for fuck's sake. Side story. Oh, I just noticed it as well. This was after the patch dropped, where they added a bunch of new features to Sonic Frontiers. One of them being that throughout the overworld they now have these music notes that you can collect. And damn it, wrong direction. I remember this took me a little while to work out how the fuck do I get where I'm going, but yeah, so you can collect music notes, and the more new notes you collect, you can unlock basically other music for you to play from different Sonic games. Because now they give you the option to basically play like Sonic music from different games as you continue through the story, which I think is kind of fucking cool. The fact that you can just, you know, be bopping around this, bopping around the overworld, listening to SA2 tracks and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. But you have to collect them as you basically go through the overworld and on the different islands. Yeah, this. I probably should have edited this out, but it's kind of the problem that this game has. Oh, for fuck's sake. The two major problems that it kind of has is that it can be sometimes difficult to work out, okay, where the fuck do I go if I to, you know, how the fuck do I get to that particular area? Do you know what I mean? Like, I know where I need to go because it's telling me on my waypoint is telling me which direction I need to go. But it can be kind of difficult to work out, okay, so how the fuck do I get there? Oh, will you fuck off. I don't fight it, do I? No, I don't. There we go. Does it ruin Zone 1? Oh god. from Sonic... from Sonic Lost World. Oh my god. That's not a good start, Tom. But yeah, it's kind of frustrating to kind of try and work out how you get to a certain... get to the waypoint. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Something else that is also an irritation for me is that there's too many things that you can go on which either force you into a 2D plane or force you to go through an area in a certain way, kind of all in autopilot. You know, and that's just pain in the arse when you're trying to work out, okay, this isn't the way I want to go, but now I'm forced to go this way. There we go. We're here now. But, yeah, bit of a pain. Took a while to get here.
Sonic,
but yeah, now it's finally time.
I don't think this ancient machinery was
Giant balls. Now it's finally time for the final Knuckles kind of story section. And the final task in order for us to open up the way to the next. In order for us to open up the way to the boss fight.
That thing will tear you to shreds.
I'll be fine. I've done, and this is like the second time I've done this, buddy. I faced off against a giant titan with giant hands, so I'll be fine. Wyvern will be no problem. Okay, so yeah, basically this is like a crane game. You basically go over here to the controls and you activate it, and then you have to kind of... Now, something else which is kind of irritating, you can probably tell, is that the shadow doesn't go directly below where you are, so you can't go by the shadow. You have to basically line it up via the the actual arm itself. So you line up the arm with the ball at first, and then you line it up with the slot that it needs to go in. And then once you've done that, you can then pop it in the hole. It's nothing too taxing, but it's just, it could have done, I think, with a little bit of a drop shadow. It's something that Sonic Unleashed did really well, actually, because in Sonic Unleashed there was like a shadow which was produced by the lighting engine, but there was also when you're doing tight platforming, there's also a shadow which was directly below Sonic at the same time, so you could kind of tell, okay, Sonic's gonna fall, you know, here. So you could time your jumps and land your jumps better. That's something that Crash Bandicoot 4 did as well, actually. It had like a yellow circle on the ground directly above where Crash was. So if Crash is in the air, it had like a yellow kind of ring on the ground where he was going to land. So that made things a hell of a lot easier. Anyway, we've opened up the way to the Wyvern, so let's get going. And now we've got another one of these little sections to go through, which are, to be honest, I don't mind. These are pretty fun. It reminds me a bit of Sonic Adventure, kind of just the aesthetic and, you know, going through this type of area, which is just like going fast, kind of like that. Anyway, there he is, the prick. Time to take him down. So in this area there are some enemies and some blocks and stuff for you to break to get, so you can get your ring count up to max to make this fight a bit easier. Although, to be fair, this fight is actually a fair bit easier, because in the first fight with the first Titan, he didn't have any rings in his kind of area, or didn't have a lot of rings in his area. So when you're fighting him, you kind of were stuck with the rings that you've got. Against the Wyvern, you actually have rings to collect during the actual fight if you need to up your ring count. So that's kind of helpful and makes this fight a decent amount easier than the first one, even though the first one wasn't particularly super hard. And there we go, maxed out my ring count. And boom. Yeah, this is kind of cool. So you have to climb the tower in order to jump onto his back. And when he gets close, homing attack, baby. So we jump on top of him. And so the first part of the fight is basically that we have to... He produces this kind of red kind of road. You have to run along it, do some platforming, and you have to, in order to get on his back to get the Chaos Emerald before the fight starts proper. Honestly, first time I played through it, pretty difficult. But anyway, that's going to be it for this part. Join me next time for the next part of Sonic Frontiers, when we'll be taking on the Wyvern and then heading on to the third island of the game. So yeah, see you next time.